Obtain approximately 200 grams of air-dried soil from your bin. Zero a bowl on the scale and pour 60 grams of pulverized soil into it. Record the mass of the total pulverized sample. Obtain a nest of sieves and make sure they are clean from previous sieve analysis. Record the sieve numbers, sizes, and mass on the data sheet. Properly nest the sieves with the lid and pan. Pour the sample from the bowl into the top of the sieve, place the lid on, and mechanically sieve the soil for approximately 3 minutes. Measure and record the mass of each sieve in the pan with the soil retained. Determine the mass of the fine fraction passing the number 200 sieve by subtracting the mass of the pan from the mass of the pan with the soil. Taking care not to lose any fine particles, then transfer the mass retained in the pan into a boat on the scale. Add 125 milliliters of the sodium hexaphosphate solution to a 250 milliliter capacity beaker. Zero the scale. Transfer the particles passing the 200 sieve into the hexaphosphate solution, making sure to add at least 15 grams. Record the mass added to the solution. Rinse the tray carefully, making sure all solids are transferred into the beaker. Stir the solution, making sure all solids are wetted, and let it soak for approximately 16 hours. Add distilled or demineralized water to the beaker until it is approximately half full. The exact volume of water does not matter at this point. Transfer the dispersed solution to an empty 1,000 milliliter graduated cylinder without losing any particles. Carefully use the water bottle to wash any residue from the cup during the transfer. Fill the cylinder to 1,000 milliliter mark using the bottom of the meniscus with distilled or demineralized water. Insert a rubber stopper into the calibration cylinder and mix the solution by turning the graduated cylinder upside down and back for 1 minute, a full 180 degrees, to complete the dispersion process for the soil and sodium hexaphosphate. Carefully lower the hydrometer into the soil solution without allowing it to bob. Do not drop it in. Record the hydrometer reading at the top of the meniscus. Record the precise clock time. Remove the hydrometer from the soil solution after the 5-minute reading and place it in the box when it is not being used. Record the hydrometer reading and the temperature from the calibration cylinder. Leave the hydrometer in the solution. Read the hydrometer at times specified on your data sheet until the last point is obtained at the 24-hour mark. From the equations provided, there is now enough information to plot a particle size distribution curve.